Hello, I'm the Urban Fairy, and I just received this yesterday. I ordered it from Etsy, and it was $70, $79 something with tax, but no shipping. I can't lie, I already did this video and didn't realize that my battery was dead, so I'm doing it all over again. It'll be new for you, but not so much for me. I love costume jewelry. I have loved it for most of my life. The odd thing is I don't really wear it, and I can't pretend to know very much about it. So I won't be speaking as if I know what I'm talking about. But we're all learning, aren't we? I don't wear very much jewelry. I wear kind of a lot of bracelets for some reason. That's just a recent thing. Usually the rings I wear are very, very tiny. And look I don't love my hands either. So if you have issues, you know, back away now. Because I went to watch somebody unpack a jewelry jar, and she had something really funky going on with her thumb, and I thought, I can't watch that fingernail or thumbnail for 20 minutes, so I had to turn away. But I did put on a couple. This piece here, it's amethyst with sterling. I bought it for $5 at a thrift shop, and I really do like it. I don't wear it very often because it's so big for me. But amethyst, you may not know, or you may know, is the stone of Bacchus, who's the god of drink, one of my favorites. One day, he was terribly offended by a mere mortal and sought to avenge himself by avowing that the first person he met on the road, he would have them devoured by his tigers. Fate willed it that the doomed mortal was a beautiful, pure maiden named Amethyst, who was on her way to worship at the shrine of Diana. As the ferocious beasts lunged toward her, she sought the protection of the goddess, and by the goddess's hand was transformed into a pure white stone. Awed by the miracle and rueful of his cruelty, Bacchus poured the juice of the grape as a libation over the petrified body of the maiden, thus giving to the stone the beautiful violet hue that so charms the beholder's eye. Amethyst magnifies psychic abilities and all creative aspects. It strengthens immunity while energizing and purifying the blood, and relieves headaches. The Greek word amethystos basically can be translated as not drunken, and will keep you from being inebriated. So if that's a thing you have issues with, you could wear an amethyst next time you're out clubbing. It's also known as the bishop's stone, so what were the bishops drinking? There you go. So that's my amethyst ring. And let's get to this. So there we go. Well, that looks really pretty. There's a green theme to this one for sure. Okay, so we'll start with this chunky necklace. There's no marks to it. The nice thing about this, it's big for me, but it's got a very gentle gold color to it, like a matted gold tone. So there's that. I like pearls. I don't care if they're real or not. I just like how they look. And this is 2 necklaces. And they are different lengths. So this is plastic stretch bracelet. I believe it has seen better days. And this is messing things up. This is a glass beaded, really well made. It's got a magnet closure, and it's really pretty oil slip beads. But it's catching everything in this that's not, well, it's catching everything. Here, I think these are really pretty. What I like about these, I don't care if they're real or not. I just like them, but what I do like about these is there's 3 bigger ones and 5 littler ones, and I don't know, it just makes it so much more interesting for me. So that one I would probably wear as well. Let's see, there's this bracelet here, and it's multi-wired. I think I have some of these. But the little stones in it, they look like moonstones. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about moonstones. That's what that looks like. Really pretty. In Celtic, the Celtic tree alphabet, which is kind of like a bit of astrology, I'm a Taurus, but in that I would be considered Sale. And let's see, my thing is enchantment. My color is purple haze, like a very pale purple, which purple is my favorite color. And my stone is the moonstone, and it's connected with water. The tree is the willow tree, and water is female, and it's about emotional stuff. And I do wear one necklace. I'm taking it off here to show you. I wear this most of the time, and this is a moonstone. And this was made by a really wonderful woman bee who used to sell these handmade at the market. Yeah, that's my moonstone. I get people commenting it all the time, but it is not an opal. So, and then we have this piece, which I kind of love. It's, I think it's just painted metal, but it's got an appeal to it. Now, what I really love about it is the thing holding it together. I bet there's a really great name for this. I just like that. There's a little rhinestone in the top there. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, I like that, and that goes with the green. Oh, and see, this tag has a signature, and it's you and I. So, and then we have a bit of a tangly mess. How about I undo you? There. These are 2 necklaces on wires, and one has, they're really tangled. One has amethyst, and the other has crystals and stones, and this one has amethyst chips. These ones look so pretty when they're on, but they look so weird when they're not on. Maybe it's just me, but that's what I feel. So there's some nice stones in there. And let's see, this is a piece. This is glass made to look like shell. I found the seed beads here really pretty, and it's got a very old barrel closure. So, and pearls that look real, but again, I'm not a pearl expert, so who knows. And then here we got this copper bracelet that's embossed. It's really quite beautiful. This is a ring. And I don't know what was going on with this. It definitely looks like shells. And then there, that's what that looks like. And I just find it very weird. So, this is a plastic necklace. It's not the greatest quality. It's got plastic hearts with white puffy hearts inside and plastic rectangles and yeah. That's what that looks like. It is purple, but not really to my taste. And then here's another ring. I don't know. I thought at first it was part of an acorn, you know, but it's not. And then we've got this one. It looks as if somebody has constructed this from something else. This part of it is not, oh, now it's sticky. This part is very magnetic. And it's not asymmetric. It's not symmetrical. I'm not sure what the intention was. And some of these pearls have wire around them. I don't know if you can see that, but it's odd, and yet I really like it. So, and we've got a couple of rhinestone bracelets. One very magnetic, one not at all. This one has purple stones, and this one has sort of a rosy pink color. And they're, now I would just add them to my collection here, because I would wear those in a heartbeat. This is a bracelet from Alex and Amy. I wouldn't know that, except it says it all over it. And this kind of slides, and you get it on your wrist, and then slide it back again. So that's pretty interesting. And there's another little bracelet here. Looks like brass or copper beads. And I don't know if you can see that. There's a little clock there, and it says, what does it say? Ah, wine o'clock. There we go. And this is, these are plastic faceted beads, pretty colors. This one's really nice. I like that one. Necklace. I love this. I don't know what this is made of. I don't know the difference between, well, I can tell plastic, but Bakelite, Lucite, it's asymmetric. It's not, and I love it. It's just so soft and so beautiful. I find this really appealing. I would never wear it, but I would keep it for sure. And here we've got on a ribbon and cord glass, I'd say art glass, but I think there was sort of a picture in there, and it's faded, and but this looks sterling to me. Okay, and this looks like a bag of earrings. Yeah, much more appealing to me. Oh, these are really pretty. Oh, yeah. So, there's those. The green is lovely. I don't know that the green in the center is the same kind of matching green. I still think they're really pretty. They look like faceted glass, but I'm not sure. The setting is really good. They're very old. You can just tell they're really old. And then these pearls, which I kind of like. I don't think I've worn clip-on earrings since I played dress-up with my mom's stuff, but they're really pretty. And I know there's another one somewhere around here. They're really soft, and I like them for some reason. And we've got 2 green ones. These have little balls in it, like, under the O69. And these ones feel like they might be jade. They're definitely stone. They look a little light for malachite, but yeah, those. And then there are these, which I think I would wear. They're purple. That's the ticket. They're purple. And they're just really plain, but lovely crystals on there. They're just, I know you won't see that the way I see it, but. And then these teeny silver ones with the smallest rhinestones tucked in there. I thought first it was a flute, but it's not, because I play the flute and it doesn't look like that. But yeah, they're really cute. And these ones, I think they're really nice too. They look like freshwater pearls. Again, I don't know. I'm not going to put them in my mouth because I wouldn't do that. Once you have one of these and you start to look at jewelry close up, you won't put any of it in your mouth, believe me. So yeah, those are really pretty. They look like lilies. And so these are lovely. They're shell. I believe they're shell. Yeah, they're really pretty. And silver hoops. Sterling. Says so on the bag. And these are, I'm going to have to figure out how they go in. They look artisan made, but they're beautiful. I think they go in there, and I don't know how far you push them, and my son said I was overthinking it, so I'll have to try it. But those are sterling, and I think they're lovely. And for some reason, aside from black and white, the 2 colors I wear the most are green and purple, and that's kind of the theme behind this whole thing. So, 2 pins. One is enameled, and one is, it's just plastic, but there's this mirror. I don't know. If I wear a pin, I would usually wear it on a hat, because I do like hats. Not so much like as a brooch, but there's that. This looks like a very old sweater pin, a cardigan pin, and it looks to be brass to me. Well, I can't even get it straight. There we go. And there's just a little flower with a